Do you want to talk about the CEO that got murdered? And then we'll do the Ricky thing. And then
What's there to talk
we'll
about? They haven't come yet.
It was you? How'd you escape Central Park? Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Luke's and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. Thank you so much for watching the Thanksgiving episode. I'm glad you liked it. It was fun to try that little meal. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Lucas?
I had a good Thanksgiving.
How good?
My Thanksgiving on a scale of 1 to 10 would be really good.
Nice, perfect. And what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is popcorn and jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was
what we had. That's what we had.
No, actually, my view on turkey has changed. If I can get like the flat of the turkey wing,
okay,
that's my favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah,
you're a turkey wing guy. That makes sense.
I do like it a lot. I will say, Ricky's wife Emily came this year, which was really great to see the both of them.
Amazing.
She made a mac and cheese that was crazy. Everyone's going, "You're out on mac and cheese at Thanksgiving."
Mac and cheese at Thanksgiving. I'm out on it.
Why?
It's not, like I can have mac and cheese any time of year, but I purposely only eat the normal Thanksgiving food like at Thanksgiving.
Right.
Besides mashed potatoes, maybe.
Well, she made Kraft, so you have a good point.
Really? No. That would be funny, and I'm on board. I'm on board for Kraft at Thanksgiving. Brought mac and cheese, but not made. You bring the box.
The box. You're like, hey, all right.
Yeah,
so
right.
You're welcome, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, I don't have butter with me.
I know you've spent all day cooking, but do you have room to make mac and cheese?
I have to go to the bathroom. Can you get this started?
We haven't eaten yet, but I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been holding it in since Rome.
Dude, I'm taking that bit. I think that's going to be my new bit. If I'm going somewhere,
yeah, you bring a box.
bring a box mac and no, but I want it. I think pre-made, in like a casserole dish. It's really
like
fun.
You just stirred it up,
but yeah, you just stir it up and it's old from yesterday. You're like, well, I pre-made it. You can heat it up in the microwave.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like I might do this at a Christmas Eve this year.
I think that's very funny.
If I ever visit your parents again, I'm bringing them.
I'm bringing a box mac and cheese.
It's Kraft.
That would be really funny.
It's high quality.
God, I would support that bit 100%.
Okay, good.
But mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, I don't know that. We don't have it.
That's fair. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a Thanksgiving.
But we have like a
meal.
ton of other things.
What's your favorite meal?
Mine is
Aaron?
Stuffing. Stuffing is my favorite.
Stuffing's so good.
It's delicious.
It was my favorite for a long time.
Do you do the sausage in it?
Yes. Yeah, you got to do it. With the sausage in it, you can't beat it.
If you're not doing sausage in it, you're doing it wrong.
Now, is there a reason we have to put it in the turkey? Like, you don't have to do that.
It's where it gets its name from, but I don't know why. It must be some sort of flavor that goes into the bird, right? While it's cooking. It must be, or else that doesn't make any sense, right?
Right. Unless it's like, oh, we don't have much space. Today.
Yeah.
Like I want to make this right now, but what if we put it in the turkey? What if we? You know what I mean?
It sounds to me like there were people that were very high.
If they're very high,
and they were just like, what if we put?
What if right now?
What if we put this bread casserole into and we called it stuffing? And someone was like,
"What?" Someone's like, "Whoa, duh. That's genius!" But why are you calling it stuffing?
Yeah,
I don't get that part.
Oh, you're right. I don't get it either.
We'll just stick with it. Maybe it'll make sense later.
The mom comes downstairs. What do you do? What do you do? What is this stuffing in here? Oh,
she said it.
That's the name.
She said it.
I think that'd be a good skit.
I like that. That'd be a good skit.
That could be a good one.
Well, you can mix it with the classic Thanksgiving walk, which apparently everybody else takes. Have you heard of this?
Yes. I do not take this Thanksgiving walk.
I've never taken it.
As you shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Yes.
Wow, you're against the Thanksgiving walk.
And I'm also, you know what else I'm against? The turkey trot. That should be a first date question. If you're out on a first date, the first thing you should ask is, are you a turkey trot family? Yes or no. If the answer is yes, you're not for me. If the answer is no, then if the answer is yes and you want that to happen, great. We have found our people. And that's all that matters. I don't want the people that are going to be exercising on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is for waking up,
Yes.
sitting on the couch, parade, boom, eating food, appetizers, little munchies here and there, football,
a beer.
dinner, football again, drinking the entire day.
Oh, yeah.
The minute it hits 12 noon, I'm drinking. And then you have second dinner.
Dude, second dinner is so good.
I forgot dessert in there. You got dessert
dessert's
and then
pie.
nap.
Nap is big.
Did you take your floor nap?
Oh, I took my floor nap this year.
Lucas takes a floor nap every year.
Every year I take my floor nap. Yeah.
Was it cold? Was it nice and cool on the face? Cool on, or did you put a pillow there?
Well, I did use a pillow,
Okay.
but they got an addition
Oh.
on the house, and they have heated floors in the addition.
Oh my gosh,
So,
really?
So I went into that floor, but it's marble. So it was kind of uncomfortable, but I was like, I got to sleep
But it
on
was
heated
heated?
floors. It's heated floors, yeah.
Wow. I was so full.
Did you nap?
I went outside into the freezing cold and stood there for a little while, and I was like, "This is the best." So full, like so much salt in me, just sweating. Got the meat sweats, the tryptophan kicking in. I'm falling asleep as I'm standing up, and I am just taking in that cold breeze.
You love that cold air.
snowing. It was
revitalizes
awesome.
you. Dude, it snowed a lot. It snowed a
It was
lot on
so
Thanksgiving.
nice.
Watch, it's gonna be plain Jane on
Yeah.
Christmas. I'm telling you right now.
I know they flipped it around on us.
I'll take it where I can get it. I
Yeah.
was not upset.
No, I love the snow. It makes it feel like the holidays.
Dude, Ricky and Emily came in like shaking from their ride up to Aunt Boo Boo's because she lives at the top of a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can somebody get me something to drink?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. What's your drink of choice? What's your family's drink when you're at Thanksgiving?
ABB's is always wine. It's wine central at ABB's. That's Aunt Boo Boo's for those of you
Yes.
who don't know.
Which, as you should.
As you should. We always comment.
You should know.
ABB's known as ABB in
Correct.
the comments.
Correct.
But yeah, dude, they're wine family. As I told you, they make their own wine, which
Mhm.
I think we had bought wine this time.
Yeah.
But I had a vodka orange crush this year.
What? Like, was it good?
It's all right. It's
Yeah.
fine. But then here's where it got really good.
Oh.
Is my dad made what was it? It was it was what is a whiskey? He made a whiskey with
Whiskey
ginger
sour?
ale.
Oh, whiskey ginger.
Whiskey ginger. And then he didn't have
Those
all
are
the can,
good.
so I took the rest of the can, topped myself off. Now we're talking orange soda
Orange
with
soda, ginger ale, and vodka.
and vodka.
Mm.
And that was still not good. So I don't so I don't recommend
Yeah.
I don't recommend
That
it.
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't.
They were
sound
making
great.
fun of me. They were making fun of me. At the dinner table.
Interesting.
Oh, I had a bit.
Oh,
A
you
Thanksgiving
did
bit.
a Thanksgiving bit.
Yeah. Well, as you know, Uncle Bob can frequently ask me to say grace.
Oh yes,
You remember this from last year?
Yeah.
So I prepared something this year. I'm like, if he asks me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand up and start singing.
What did you sing? Was it the Pledge of Allegiance?
I wrote a song.
Oh my God.
And I tried to make it sound real old timey,
Yeah.
and real grateful.
And he, of course, asked you.
No.
No.
So he went, all right, everybody, grace, thank you, God. Blah, blah, blah. He's trying to move on quickly because I think he was afraid.
He knew that you were.
He was scared. It's okay, Uncle Bob. If you're scared of me.
you. And you fair.
And then somebody stood up and somebody did say something nice.
Okay.
And before they could sit down, I stood up and I just started singing.
you stole someone's thunder.
I didn't
That's
wait.
incredible.
People started talking again and I
Yeah.
started singing over them.
So wait, people were eating and you were singing?
Yes.
I
yeah,
love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
And we give thanks to the great big Lord. To the great big Lord we give thanks. And on Thanksgiving, I'd keep stopping and then keep singing.
Did anyone ever just like look at you while you were singing and then go back to, and then you'd start again and then look again?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody.
Perfect.
Everybody.
Did you finish the song?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It took a good
So
2
you didn't
minutes.
let them take you out of the bit.
No,
Good.
no.
I
Last
like
year,
that.
last time Uncle Bob stopped me. He was like, that's enough. But I got up there. And he's like, what are you doing? This better not be related to Frank Sinatra somehow, which I don't know why he said
Wait,
that.
he
That was
doesn't like
crazy.
Frank? He doesn't like Frank?
I don't know what's wrong with Frankie. And I'm like, you're lucky. No, I said, I'm lucky your back's out. And then I started singing, which his back was out.
Oh,
So I
no.
wrote Bad and Sleep.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
My grandma told us she's now, quote, on pot. And this is from a very anti-marijuana family.
Wow. What happened?
It's for sleep, apparently. And so I was like, oh, so a doctor prescribed this for you? She goes, no. We just went to this store.
Oh.
And there was a store. They had pot there, different types of pot in different forms. And I got it. We're all crying, laughing. I could not believe it.
Was she real serious? Was she like,
she's like, ha ha ha, like I'm on pot. And we were like, what? Just randomly. And it was after dinner. We were all sitting there. We're dead. We're watching football. She goes, oh, by the way, I'm on pot. And you go, no, you can't be. Like, if you're on pot, you'd be way more chill than you are. You're not chill.
Was she on pot at the function?
No,
the family function?
She's been using it to sleep. She's been taking a gummy before bed to help her sleep.
Does it help? Does it help?
Yes.
Helping old Gammy Groomy?
Apparently it's helping Gammy.
Gam. Good. So what inspired this? Did she say why? She just like, I just thought I'd try.
I don't know. She just want to try it. In her old age, I guess. I don't know.
You should smoke. I can tell you're trying to be quiet. It's so much louder. So you should smoke. You should smoke with grandma.
No. No. But we did watch. Every year my mom makes us watch Miracle on 34th Street. Have you seen this movie?
Never,
buddy.
Isn't there one with?
Don't.
Really?
Yeah, it's a classic, but don't watch it.
Why?
Because I've realized that the story is one of the craziest, if not the craziest story ever. It's a man who thinks he's Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
And they have to prove that he's Santa, and they do.
Well, that's a bad message.
And that's crazy.
So wait. He just wakes up one day, he's like, I'm Santa?
No, he shows up. It's the Thanksgiving Day parade. He shows up, okay? Santa Claus on the float, drunk as hell. He's an alcoholic. He's going to ruin the entire parade. He goes to the people that are in charge of the parade. He says, hey, your Santa's drunk. I should be the Santa. He goes up there. He's Santa. All of a sudden, he's Santa Claus. He thinks he's Santa. And then
is this really?
He gets hired by Gimbals. No, Macy's. He gets hired by Macy's. Mr. Macy is like, oh, I love this guy. He's a great Santa. But then he's like, I am Santa. And so everyone keeps coming up, and all of a sudden he knows different languages, and he knows how to speak to different kids. I don't know why these kids from fucking Slovakia are in Macy's in New York City in the 1940s. I don't know. But he's just like getting bigger. And so he has to go to a psychiatrist for something. And they're like, you're crazy. And then he was talking to some kid. The kid was also going to the therapist. The therapist was like, well, this guy's a fraud. And so he goes and he smacks him with his cane. He smacks the therapist with his cane. Then the therapist is like, I'm going to sue you. And then this other guy who's in love with this other girl who is also the boss and the runner of the parade. This is a horrible movie, Lucas.
No, keep going, because I'm in, anything could happen at this point.
But then there's this.
It sounds like a story I would make up.
It sounds like a Lucas pitch.
Sounds like a pitch.
And then the guy, so he gets sued by the therapist for hitting him, and then because he thinks he's Santa Claus, and then the guy who he hires as the lawyer is like, I'm gonna prove he's Santa. And then he slowly starts to believe that that guy is Santa Claus. And then he tricks everybody because the kids of the world, see that this is happening and that Santa is on trial. So they are sending their letters to Santa for Christmas to the courthouse. And so that's how they bring him in. They're like, if all the letters are addressed to this place, that means he's the real Santa. And the judge is like, okay.
Well, they just wrote it off at the end. They didn't even try.
They proved it.
That's proving it?
Apparently.
That all the children in the world? Wait, how do the children in the world know?
Because it's all over in the papers that Santa's on trial.
So does he get, and that's the end?
Yes, well, the end is that.
So wait, there's
a wink. There's a wink at the end, like a little
saying he's not Santa.
Saying he is.
Oh,
because he leaves this girl that's kind of in the story.
So wait, he does nothing.
Asks for a house.
Okay,
and she goes, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't get you a house, but that's just like I don't have that I don't know. I couldn't do that. And then they're driving away from the city. They see a house. She's like, stop the car, stop the car. She runs out, runs into the house. They're like, where are you going? Don't run into people's houses. And then his cane is in the house. It's a M. Night Shyamalan twist.
So he does. So the only thing he does to prove he's Santa is he can speak a couple extra languages,
Mm-hmm.
and he put his cane in somebody's house.
Correct. And people wrote letters to him to New York City.
Anybody could do that. Well, that's normal.
Correct.
That's a person.
I think we could prove you're Santa.
Based on that story, we could. That's crazy.
Yeah, you just got to look like him. Lucas Claus. God, Lucas Claus would be awful. They would. The Clauses would hate.
Dude, they would hate me.
Yeah.
I would be a really bad Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I'm late.
Yeah. A worse Fred Claus.
Fred Claus. Oh, is that with Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn. Never seen it.
No, dude.
Maybe I should.
I saw a recent Vince Vaughn movie.
Oh.
I watched one clip, and he's old now.
Yeah.
So he's trying to do like the real quick-witted thing, and he's just old now. So it's like,
he's less
not
witty.
He's less witty, and he's not quick.
Oh no.
So he just sounds like an old
slow
man.
And dumb.
He's like, wow, that's worse than a wet sock on the highway. What are you doing over there? Hey, don't get all up in my grill, man. And I'm sorry. It's like so bad. And which stuff like these, like it would be way better if he was like quick and like he said something a little funnier. Like it's like it's an old man. I don't know.
So it's like they took his prime movies and they slowed them down.
Yeah, and gave him worse lines. That's exactly.
That's so funny. Oh, Vince.
It's it reminded me of when Joe Biden is talking. A lot. It reminded me a lot of Joe Biden.
Yeah. I'm being serious here.
So wait.
No.
Hey, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, Dana Carvey did great. He's Joe
really
Biden. Great Joe Biden. Gosh, well, I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You watch that every Thanksgiving?
Every Thanksgiving, watch it because it starts at the Thanksgiving parade.
Why don't you watch the first half on Thanksgiving and finish it on Christmas?
Great point. I don't know.
Lizzie.
That's just what we do. That's just what we do.
Tossing it.
But I don't have control of anything. So I don't know. And we watched it in black and white. There is a color version, but we have to watch it in black and white.
Oh. Well, yeah, you gotta watch in black and white.
It's a must.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Have you and your brothers and sisters talked about what's gonna happen when your mom's too old to host? Who's hosting?
I don't think we have talked about it.
We got to get this out of the way now.
What? I think it's not going to be me.
No?
I can already tell you I don't think it's going to be me.
You won't want
I don't think I'm going to be like I don't know. I don't know.
Did I think of this before you?
Yeah. Are you going to host?
SNL? One day. One day I will.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Maybe. I'd think about it for sure. I would host. I'd be anxious out of my mind, but I would. I would do it.
People show up at.
If anybody shows up early, I'm gonna explode.
That's just what happens at
explode.
My house.
Everyone shows up early.
We say, hey, we're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it too. Show up anytime after noon. 11 o'clock. Knocks on the door.
Who comes early?
Grandma's early every time. And we specifically tell her to come late.
That would make me so mad.
That's
I would
just,
not
yeah.
be okay with that.
Yep.
Would your brother host?
I would host. Errol won't be hosting.
Your sister?
Maybe. She's the most likely.
Would she want to?
Maybe. She's the one that actually does, like, every year. She's like, oh, I want to make something.
Okay. Well, she's going to end up hosting it.
Whereas I'm like, I want to drink and watch football. So I'm not going to be
You're
me.
not. It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be.
Not going to be me.
But you're going to have to stay the night because you've had too many.
Yeah. So you had a gig.
Yeah. I sang last night.
And it was good.
Thank you.
Do you think that your set would have been better if you had a song about suicide like the person before you?
Yes.
Because
much better.
I think so.
Her song about suicide was, it moved me.
It did. It was intense. Talk about taking the air out of a room. Oh my God. I couldn't breathe for a minute. I was like,
Well, what'd she do? She said, she said,
she goes, this is a song about when my father killed himself.
yeah.
After a song about, like, I'm pretty sure getting railed.
I
think it was a
it
song.
Was, oh. Anyway, I have a secret.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Start off with
Now she had some pipes on her. She was great
she was
vocalist.
incredible. She was incredible.
But wow, was that a turn. And boy, were we not ready for
Everyone went.
Yep, everyone's looking around. I couldn't believe it. I had to hold in because I was so uncomfortable for a minute that I almost started to laugh. I was like, she can't be serious.
Dude,
we're at a packed bar.
Yeah, it was a bar,
and you're about to sing an acoustic song about your father killing himself,
and it was her brother playing the guitar.
Yes.
So,
boy, was it uncomfortable.
So my father, well, she laughed too when she said it. She's like, I guess actually both of our father.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy.
I don't know.
It was the most it was the biggest shift in vibe that I've seen on stage in quite some time.
And what's worse is she was really, I can't
so
laugh too
good.
hard. She was really good.
She was so good, but then I'm sitting there like, I can't believe that this is this is what she's doing. Yeah, it was crazy.
That was sick.
But you had a good set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your drummer's very kind.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, you guys talked for a little bit.
Chatted up. Just two guys in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Yeah.
I like him quite a bit. I think he's a good fellow.
Yeah.
Crazy. We met him on Craigslist.
Yeah, he told me that.
Which makes no sense.
What is this? 2008.
Dude, even in 2008, everybody's creeps on Craigslist.
That's true.
He was like so nice and like sent us like clips of him playing drums. He's like, nice. Hey, I really like your songs. Remind me of this. Here's me playing. Everybody else who reached out was like, did we tell you this already? No. Everybody else who reached out was like, hey, is smoking okay? Like what do you mean? What do you mean? In what context?
As a whole, in life?
Can I play? I want to play, but I need to be up front.
What?
Like the drums need to be up front when we're playing.
Oh, that's so funny,
dude. Craigslist is a scary place. I don't know.
That's someone with a jazz background, then.
Yeah, he also has jazz background, which is cool.
Oh, really?
He has everything. He's played.
He told me he came from like punk rock, though.
Yeah, punk rock, jazz, funk. Like, he's played everything.
That's very cool.
And he's really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
Big fan. I'm a big fan. He's also older. He's a wife.
Yes.
He's a famous wife.
What? She was famous? She was there.
Yeah, she was there. Well, she's kind of famous. She has, I would call her famous.
Yeah.
She wouldn't. She says she's not famous. But she has 250,000 followers on Instagram.
That's famous.
As a therapy author.
Really?
Person. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Brown Girl Therapy.
Oh, love that.
I feel like I'm shouting her. We need the shout out.
Yeah.
We would need the
We're
shout.
the ones that need.
We
need the shout from her.
But she's really nice. She's really cool.
Nice.
And her page is cool.
Cool.
But she's huge. She's she just released a book, I think.
Okay.
About it's a memoir slash self-help thing.
Okay.
Which is kind of good. You know, I don't know if you wanted.
Yeah. Copy. Yeah, go buy it for me.
Yeah, I can.
If you don't mind.
I don't know what about that.
Because you know I'm struggling, so you should just get it for me.
I don't. That's not self-help though, is it? Is that self-help?
It's. It
sounds like me helping you.
No, it's help you to help me. Help me to help you to help him.
I want to help him.
We all do.
So I'm in on that.
Yeah.
I'm in on that. But I think it went really well. We sang harmonies with these like crazy jackets that we had on.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I had a chain. We were going for Yacht
Rock.
Yeah. We're going for Yacht Rock.
Like 70s Yacht Rock.
70s Yacht Rock. But then I slicked my hair back and all of a sudden I was Italian like game show host.
Yes,
and
you were.
I was good with that.
You kind of looked
I want to lean into it.
You had the top. Well, everything else about your outfit was like 90s.
Like
but
what?
Your jacket made it like 70s.
The jacket made it 70s. Yeah. It was definitely a mix. It was definitely a mix between the two.
Everything else, like the jeans with the shirt that you had on tucked in was very 90s. Yeah.
Very 90s. but just I had a white jacket over top.
Yes. Yeah.
And
yeah,
a
yeah.
chain and the hair slicked back.
Yeah.
You know what? I think things couple like that though. I think 70s and 90s go together.
Okay.
I see a lot of
Well, the 90s are
crossover
back
there.
now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that.
So
means.
that's what I think in the 2010s, the 80s were back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So 2010s and 80s go together.
Okay.
Just
I
like
like
I think the 2000s and the 60s go together.
Okay. That's nice. I
Which
like
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Take that what you will. Some people say
Take
60s
that.
and 90s.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But speaking of like Yacht Rock, you brought up recently that you're a Yacht Rock fan.
Yeah.
I was blown away by that.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Because I would never peg you as a Yacht Rock kind of guy.
No, okay, and that's fair. That's fair. But here's what you got to think. Here's what
Okay.
you got to realize is we're still talking 70s for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it crosses over into the 80s for sure. But to me, it takes 70s like style with 80s songwriting. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that's where the crossover is because I don't like 80s style nearly as much.
Right.
But 80s have really good songwriting.
Interesting. Because like my favorite song of all time is like the Yacht Rock song. What a Fool Believes.
What a Fool Believes. Doobie Brothers.
It is like every playlist on like Spotify. It's like that's the first song that's on there.
I like
but
that.
Interestingly enough, before this, because I was originally going to come on here and bring this up and be like, "You're a fake Yacht Rock fan," but Spotify has proven me wrong.
How?
Because they changed their Yacht Rock playlist recently. And I went on, and all of a sudden, there's Beatles on there.
Really?
All of a sudden, there's Rolling Stones on there.
Well,
And I was like,
I wouldn't call that Yacht Rock.
This isn't Yacht Rock.
No, not at all.
And so I was like, maybe I've been wrong. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time.
About the definition.
Yeah.
Did you look into it?
I did not. I just thought, maybe Spotify's right.
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't call that. I do think it inspired a lot of Yacht Rock.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, hold on. Can we go through? Let's go through a playlist. I want to talk through Yacht Rock.
Yes. So they updated their playlist to like be similar to the documentary, which makes me think maybe they start the documentary with Beatles and Rolling Stones stuff, and then move it into like Doobie
it's a
Brothers,
marketing move.
Kenny Loggins type of shit. But I don't know, because it was always What a Fool Believes was like number one.
Dude, that is the first song here.
Yeah.
Is on the Yacht Rock Essentials playlist.
What a Fool Believes.
But here's some other ones. Baby Come Back.
Oh,
classic.
Great one.
That's a great song. Africa by Toto.
See, I don't know if I would classify Toto as
Yacht Rock.
Well, maybe Rosanna.
The crossover. Rosanna, yes, definitely.
Africa, I don't know.
Yeah.
We got Christopher Cross on there, my boy Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross, which you recommended me in college.
Yes.
And I couldn't get into at the time, but
so good.
I think I might like it now thinking about it like that.
I think it was 1970 something. It was album of the
year.
It
was late. Maybe 79.
Could have been 79.
Hold on, I can tell you right now.
And then
2019. Wait, no, that's the remaster. Hold on.
And then Doobies, and then
79. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Steely Dan.
Oh,
is so good.
Yeah, baby.
So I'm big on that's. I think they got me into the sound because I really like Steely Dan.
Got it.
Peg,
come back to me. Oh, don't take this down, copyright.
But I haven't listened to a ton else. See, they're also putting like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young on here. I don't know if I agree with that as much.
It's interesting because the way that I think of it, it's yacht rock in terms of people on a lake yacht.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not necessarily thinking ocean yacht. Very different vibes.
Very different vibes. To me, that's DJ Khaled versus Steely Dan.
Correct. I don't think people in giant yachts are listening to yacht rock.
No, they're not.
No, they're listening to Drake.
Yep, they're listening to Drake.
It's Drake. It's Drake's
just
boat.
Drake.
It's Drake's boat. You're on Drake's boat.
You're on Drake's boat. Look out.
You look.
Look out.
Watch out. He's coming for you.
Use your telekinesis to get away.
Hide your children.
use your telekinesis and
Call
call for Mike.
He has nothing for
Mike
telekinesis.
can help you.
Yeah.
And try to get back to the upside down. It's probably better for
find
you.
Kendrick immediately. Yeah, I think
I'm talking about Millie Bobby.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about Millie Bobby Brown? Yeah, I was talking about Drake. I was talking about Aubrey.
Aubrey Plaza.
No. Aubrey Graham, aka Drake.
That's his name.
His real name's Aubrey.
No, Aubrey Graham is paralyzed.
No, he's not. He's a vocalist. He just sounds paralyzed.
I could have sworn I saw a picture from him in Canada.
He was there twice.
Paralyzed. Yeah,
Could be his twin brother. Could be Tom Hanks.
They look a lot alike.
Look a lot alike.
Is this? I know that makes sense because
It's Aubrey and Lindsey Graham. Senator Lindsey Graham. The guy that looks like a turtle.
Dude, I want to go to his funeral and I hope it's open casket. I'm gonna kiss him on the lips.
Just for fun.
Just because I think it'll taste like a wet rubber duck.
I would love to do like a, you know, the meme of the guy who's like standing next to the grave, like going.
No,
like that.
I don't.
I'll show you it. I gotta find it, but it's so funny. It's like, yeah, that's what I would do. I would take a picture with Lindsey Graham, like, yeah, he's dead. Spotify Wrapped.
You had your Wrapped.
Have my Spotify Wrapped. Go
Revealing.
Ahead. Yeah.
Obviously, JT is their number one.
Yeah. Well, I'll start by saying you're welcome.
For JT,
You were part of my second artist.
I was.
So
Number two was us.
Yeah.
It was our music.
It was Jack Horner.
It was Jack Horner.
Oh,
it was Jack
yeah,
Horner
that's
was
my
our
number
number
two
two artist. Well, I would feel embarrassed if it wasn't so good.
Yeah,
It's the best. It's really good.
It's the best. So I always, every time we make one, I listen through it.
I listened through it a
bunch
couple
of
times. I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah.
But we made
put
a
out
lot.
so much.
We put out so much.
it
It
would
turns into a
be-
lot of minutes.
It would be the top.
Again, if you haven't listened to Jack Horner, this is our album
What are
in a
you
day.
doing?
We make an album in one day. We write, record, and put out an album
Yes.
under the name Jack Horner.
Jack Horner.
And this is Aaron's number two artist.
My number two artist.
Dude, I also
it
listened
is.
to a lot of Jack. I think Jack Horner made my top
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. I was like, the minute I opened it, I went, it's going to be on there. It's going to be Jack Horner. But I was actually surprised about my top 5, to be honest. I didn't think I listened to that much AJR this year, but apparently I did. I did not think I listened to that much Max this year, but I did. Not our friend Max, but the artist Max.
See, I didn't know who that was.
He's a pop guy. He's a pop artist.
Okay.
Kind of does similar style music to AJR. But I just didn't think I listened to them that much. I was very surprised. I thought I was very split. Because this is a reason why I think Spotify is a little off with their raps. It's because how can my 5 top songs be different artists from my top artists?
Isn't that weird?
That doesn't make sense. Shouldn't the song I've listened to the most be my top artist? Right?
I would think so, but maybe if you didn't listen to anything else by that artist, if that's your top
maybe they're
song.
talking albums. If you listen to albums of
No, because most people don't listen to albums. So they wouldn't base it off of that.
Yeah, I guess not. Damn, yeah, I don't know. It's very weird though to me, the structure of this Wrapped this year.
Of course I have Apple, which is way worse for Wrapped. It sucks. All of my I hate it because all of my top songs are just songs I was learning.
Yeah.
So it's like, your favorite songs this year. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
Because I had to figure out what that part was because it was really buried.
And most of the time, it's just embarrassing.
Yeah. Dude, one of my top artists was me. Of course, Lucas Ronaldo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What one was it?
What do you mean?
Like what number?
4. I think it was number 4.
Hell yeah.
Number 4.
Hell yeah.
And it might have been number 2 or 4. I don't remember. But I remember it was because it plays some of the songs from like the artists.
Yeah.
And like a song would come on and be like, whoa, this is pretty good. What song? And then I'd be like, oh, this is my song.
Yeah.
This is the one I did. And then it happened again and be like, okay, I'm kind of good though. Like,
was it
you
you
should
that
listen
was
to that
saying,
record again.
Was it you that was saying not too long ago that like you don't like when people's like songs are like them, like their top listened to songs, or do you think it's weird, or do you think
No, okay. So I don't like when people play me my songs
got
and
it?
try to listen to it with me because
Oh,
I always feel
yeah.
awkward. It's like me
Yes.
saying happy birthday.
Yeah.
But if you don't like your own music, I think that's worrying.
Yes, I agree.
I think you should enjoy listening to your
You should
music.
want to listen to it.
That should be like the point. Like,
Yes, I agree.
If you're not making it for you,
Yeah.
how do you know if it's any good?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree. Yeah, that's why I didn't feel as bad that Jack Horner. I also liked that it was Jack Horner and not Aaron Fern.
That was cool. That would have made it a
So
little
it's
cooler.
like, oh well,
Oh yeah,
this could be anybody.
Could be.
I don't know who it is.
I'm definitely not only picking my tracks
Yeah.
from the Jack Horner
Yeah,
record. Could have been Max's, could have been Lucas.
anything. Yeah.
Could have been the group rap we did.
Could have been the group rap that we did. It could have been this or that.
That's the one. That's what it does.
Yeah.
That's the group rap.
This or that. Yeah. But that's the Spotify rap. That's what I had. I'll put mine in, but it was okay this year. I wasn't excited for it.
No, yeah. I was like, oh, do you follow Kyle from college? Kyle, what's his name? Freddie O. Kyle
Oh,
Osmond.
yes,
Kyle
Freddie
Osmond.
O.
Freddie
Well,
O.
I only know him as Freddie. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, of course.
when you guys hang out.
right. Yeah, I know Kyle.
Did you see his rap that he put up?
Yeah, he was only comfortable sharing one.
Yeah,
little
he covered everything out. He's like, this is the only one I feel comfortable sharing. And then
That's funny.
I
Coward. Put it out.
I messaged.
I put out mine. Put it out.
Pull it out.
No, put it out.
I messaged him. I said, LOL. And he's like, fine, I'll show you it.
You didn't even ask.
I didn't ask. And then he sent it, and his number one was Kermit the Frog. And it was the Sunshine Connection was his number one song, whatever that song is.
So funny. The Rainbow Connection.
The Rainbow Connection. Yeah.
Someday
And then I said,
you'll find it.
that's awesome. Kermit deserves some respect. He's like, no, I photoshopped it. And then it was Freddie O was his number one.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I
yeah.
thought.
Yeah, just
What
like the
I
rest
thought.
of us. That's
Yep.
good. That's good.
That's what I thought. Put it out. Do it.
Put it out.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, Kyle.
So I like that. That made me laugh.
That is very funny.
But I'm not going to put mine up.
Yeah, you don't have to. I believe you.
Thank you.
I stand with you.
Thank you. But my top artists were Beatles, of course.
Okay.
Myself.
Wow.
Some artists my dad listened to who I've never heard of. It was like,
Okay. Do you share an account?
no.
Oh.
I don't know. He keeps asking me for my password and gets onto my Apple Music. And I'm like,
Oh, I love that.
I'm like,
That's funny.
log on to your. That happened like twice this year, and then
That's
we got
very
him
funny.
back on.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Dog,
Okay.
Wilco,
Woof. Wilkie O.
and Rat Boys.
Oh, Rap Boys. What's Rap Boys?
Rat Boys is an indie rock band that is country-esque. They released an album last year, and it was so fucking good. Every song, banger, 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 banger. Then the next song is pretty good.
Bad.
It's like pretty good.
Okay.
It's and then bang.
Back to it.
Yeah.
Back to
So
it.
that's
Back to
that's
it.
what I did. Is this a segue into the talk to it? Is that what you're doing?
Let's try. Let's try my hardest.
Because she's a felon.
A
now.
felon now.
She's a felon.
So I was gonna tell you on the show, but I couldn't help
We get too
myself.
excited. We were talking on it before. So.
The Hawk Tua girl, Lucas's favorite internet celebrity, was all like she is under heavy fire because her team kind of talked her into being the face of this crypto coin called Hawk.
Hawk coin or
Hawk coin. Hawk coin.
Hawk coin.
And so it's like it's a meme coin,
Right,
and they put it out, and within like the first few minutes, like 3 million shares, like over 3
Oh my
million shares
God.
were bought. And then I don't know exactly how it happened, but everyone lost their money. And she took everything out of it.
Can she do that? How do you
I
do
don't
that?
know, Lucas. I don't know,
That's
but
not
the
okay.
money's gone. It's gone, and she has it. It's like $3+ million.
Oh my God.
So I
$3
think
million?
I think it's illegal.
It must be.
Can't be.
But
not.
wait. Can it be illegal? Because I don't think there's any regulation on cryptocurrency.
But it's also a meme. And if you're stupid enough to buy meme coin, should it matter? If you go into like...
No. You know what? I don't think it should. You know what? At first I was like, what a cruel thing to do.
Yeah.
What a scummy thing to do.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, why not? Who's buying this shit?
What if
Who's
we
buying
just...
this shit?
Yeah, like... and what did they expect to get out of it?
Right.
Did they expect
why did they
Hawk
buy
Tua to skyrocket?
Well,
She's already peaked. You can't skyrocket again.
She's not. She's. This is her cash grab.
Yeah.
She's getting her cash grab, and she's like, okay, well, I'm not going to work anymore in my life.
I just don't get it.
I almost kind of like respect the move.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You suck. You're not funny. And she's like, oh yeah, give me your money. And they said, okay. Here's my money.
What if she just disappears? Takes this money, gone forever.
That's a win-win for everybody.
That's a win for everyone, except for the people who lost their money. But I don't care about you. If you're buying Hawk Tua coin, you're not a person I want to be around.
No.
And honestly, you shouldn't. That's money you shouldn't have. You shouldn't be getting a paycheck because I don't trust you with money because you're buying Hawk Tua coin.
Dude, watch. Max comes on the podcast next time. He's like, guys, I lost so much money to talk to.
I think if you said Hawk Tua, Max wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
No, well, he either wouldn't know or he'd get very angry very quickly.
Yeah, he'd get so mad.
This girl,
dude,
why are we letting people come out here and have anybody off the street talk, have a podcast, get it?
As he's on one.
As he's on one. Okay.
No, not like
no,
that.
I know I'm on a
Not
podcast
like
myself right now. But this is different.
Yeah.
He'd be George.
Dude, he would be George. I can't believe it. Oh.
No, it's good. No,
What?
it's good.
Can't be.
I had to check.
Can't be.
Why not?
I guess it is.
I put on deodorant before I came.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Do you want to talk about the CEO that got murdered? And then we'll do the Ricky thing. And then
what's there to talk about? They haven't caught me yet.
It was you? How'd you escape Central Park?
Oh, I had somebody else hop on the scooter.
Oh, they thought it was somebody else.
And I had
Lucas,
them
I'm not
just
going to
walk
lie.
away.
You do have similar complexion to this guy. A little bit.
Yeah?
A little bit.
Do they have a picture of him?
Yes, they got a picture of him. They caught him on security camera. Yep. Oh, I'll show you. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Shit. I didn't know they got a picture of me.
They got a picture of you, and it's burning a hole.
You're ready. You have this shit locked. You have it loaded.
Let's see if I can get this
rocked
picture.
Goated.
Yeah, a little bit. I guess I was a little wrong, but
I almost see it.
A little bit.
I almost see it.
And he does have dark hair.
You know who he does have dark hair. He does have the olivey skin, a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I think he looks like?
Who?
The most voracious, vicious, philanthropic, void of a human being. V.
For Vendetta.
For Vendetta.
Fuck you.
Dude, he's V from V for Vendetta, I think. And I think he's doing the world a favor.
He's the savior we need.
Not the savior anybody really wanted.
No. In fact,
kind of a horrible thing.
Kind of a horrible thing.
Kind of like really awful.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the CEOs look out.
Right.
Lower my
Yeah.
How about the health insurance does pay for my issues? How about there's not like a certain amount I have to pay before you start paying?
That'd be cool.
I thought me paying you
That'd be cool.
was that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
For people that don't know, this guy killed the CEO of an insurance company in broad daylight while he was like leaving his building, like walked up behind him with a silencer and just pop, pop.
This is
and then hopped on a bike.
Planned.
This was very premeditated.
Okay.
And he apparently, and listen, it's very sad that someone got murdered, but what I'm really interested in is if they catch him, because he escaped, fled to the Central Park, and I just want to know what's happening. Because Central Park is huge.
It's
manhunt in Central Park, They haven't done that since Elf. So what's gonna happen?
They have the
Are
cavalry
they
out.
sending in the cavalry?
Dude.
That'd be sick. They're after him on horseback?
Yeah.
That's awesome. In the meantime, while they're looking for him, they should set the horses free. The other horses free.
Oh. So there's a part 2. There's another vigilante, the horse
Yes.
guy, who's
Yes.
like, okay, well, they're not looking.
Yeah.
Slapping them
Do you
asses.
think this guy thinks of himself as like a Robin Hood kind of guy?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
so?
Did you see the grin on his face and the
He
hood?
was happy.
The hood on his head.
He was happy and he was
was
ready
ready.
to do it.
He was not stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. He was killing the rich,
Yes.
which is a slight distinction.
right.
But I think it's good. I think it's. I think it's
good.
No, I think it's good. I think.
I want to know how he thinks he's going to get out of there because we were just saying earlier.
You're mostly interested in like the chase.
Dude, this is a movie in my head playing out right now because he clearly premeditated the entire thing. He knew he was going to do this. He was ready to do it.
You think he's
And
an
he
escape
did-
rat that
well,
you don't
he
know
did
about?
not. It wasn't a murder suicide. So I think he thought he was going to get away with it. So
Yeah.
he escaped and he's now in Central Park trying to figure out how to hide one and how to get out.
I mean, where else would you go? I guess you'd have to go to Central Park, right?
Well, if you go to Central Park, you have to know that like they will surround the park. How do you get out of that? It's got to be some sort of sewer thing. He's got to get out through the sewers.
There must be a sewer. I think there's an
They're either
underground.
going to find him dead or he's going to go through the sewers. What if he steals one of the other horses that carry around the carriages and he rides it out in a blade of glory? Yeah.
Or wait. Or what if he gets in one of the carriages that are made for couples and
Yes.
he puts on like a babushka like mask.
Yeah.
And
All I know is we're going to get a Netflix documentary
in
in the next 6 months.
Dude, tomorrow they'll have one.
Yeah, they'll
done.
have it
They're
ready to
so
go.
quick with these
They're
things
so
now.
quick.
They already
How
got
did
Chris Evans on board.
how'd they
Elijah
interview
Wood
these people?
plays the
Yeah.
bullet.
Yeah. I didn't say a movie, but yeah, a movie, sure.
Yep.
He,
And
Elijah Wood plays the bullet.
they got a guy doing mocap
yeah. Oh my God.
for his
That'd be incredible.
his animal sidekick.
Yeah.
Babushka.
Babushka.
the animal sidekick. He's a mini elephant with wings. Disney's on board. Did I
Disney's
tell you
on
that?
board.
I was
Disney's
like,
on board. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm more interested in what the other CEOs are thinking right now.
Oh my God. They got to be
Like
terrified.
they must they're probably just mad, right? They're probably just like, what the fuck? They think they could do anything?
Yeah.
I'm raising premiums because I'm a bad person.
Yeah,
And this
they
is
might
how
be
all
doing
rich
that.
people think.
Yeah.
All rich people think they're bad people because that's Lucas's worldview.
Yeah. What? They probably are. Like, I'd be a little scared.
I would be scared. I would be like,
Because
oh,
what
shit.
if this is like a
Maybe.
multiple hit kind of thing? He wants to get everybody.
He might.
Yeah.
I mean,
What if this is like the assassination of Abraham Lincoln kind of deal where there's 4 planned in one night?
is that true?
You didn't know about this?
No. What?
Yeah, they planned to kill the president, the vice president, the secretary of state, and the secretary of treasury or something like that. One of those 4.
Really?
They got 2 of them.
Really?
Mhm.
Somebody else died that night?
Yeah, so the one that was going to kill the vice president got too drunk and didn't show up. They attacked Secretary of State Seward. I believe it was Seward. He was a guy from Auburn, New York.
Wow. Look at you and your history.
And because I went there on a field trip when I was in
Makes sense.
in middle school, and they stabbed him like 7 times. Someone came in, stopped him, and he lived through it.
Whoa, that's
And then
badass.
the other guy died as well. They got the other guy.
They got him.
But yeah, there was a big plan.
It's kind of like 9/11.
Yes, it
So
was a 1860s 9/11.
So if this guy did his homework on catastrophes,
Mhm.
he'll have 3 other men
Correct.
being attacked.
Could be. Do you think that the CFO is really happy because they'll be CEO now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good for me. Wait, I'm a CEO now. He's gonna come after me next.
Oh, thank God I got promoted. Wait.
No, I'm not. Oh no.
I mean, no. I thought you were in Central Park.
Then he takes off the mask.
yeah, it's some Mission Impossible shit.
It was me the entire
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I shot myself.
That'd be awesome.
And then it cuts to the movie theater, and
Yeah.
everyone's looking around like, that doesn't make any sense. That does that make any sense for
Yeah.
the movie? And then it cuts back, and it's another movie. It's another movie theater.
Yes.
And it cuts back, and it's another one. Then it cuts back, and it's the mind of the first guy who shot everybody, imagining all this happening.
That's it. I love that.
And then he goes, "No, they'd never buy it." So he walks away.
Somehow it turned into a Lucas pitch.
Yeah, it did. Yes, it
Love
did.
that.
What do you think? Would you buy this?
Yeah, I would
movie?
buy the movie.
Okay, thanks.
I would.
Um,
Tell me the Ricky story.
yeah. So Ricky and I always play Mario Party on Thanksgiving
Okay.
every year, but he hasn't been in like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah.
He also hasn't been to fucking Christmas in 4 years. Get ready, buddy. I got 4 years of gifts coming for you.
Yeah, get ready.
And every time we play Mario Party,
Mm-hmm.
we always play in the Nintendo 64.
Okay.
We pull it out of the dark crevice that they keep it in,
Mm-hmm.
and I hook it up because I'm good with technology.
Of course.
And
It's your big brain.
thanks, buddy.
Mhm.
And we play. I play as Mario. He plays as Luigi,
Okay.
putting himself in second place already. I
All
might
the
add.
time. Yeah.
And he's really good. I have to hand it to him. He's a really good player. You know, he's about teamwork when he has to, and he's about himself when he needs to be. And like I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
And usually he wins for the most of the time. Like he'll be like winning 80% of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then every year I come back. I have my own underdog story
Yeah.
where I go where I get a ghost. You know, if you play Mario Party,
Yes.
you get a ghost. It's like, who would you like to steal coins from? I'm like, and I look at him, I'm like, who do you think? And he's like, no, you're gonna win again. But this year he called his shot. He's like, I have 2 stars ahead of everybody else. I have 100 coins. I'm peaking here. He's gonna win. I know it. He was right. He was right. Slowly, I crawled up the muddy path of mini games and dice rolling until I had 1 star. He had 2. I had 100 coins.
Okay.
And it was the last turn. And the way it worked out on the map is there was like one obvious way you could go to get to the star.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go another path and it's much longer to get to a ghost.
Okay.
Now it would make sense. I'm a star behind. I should go for the star.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
You can pay 50 coins to steal a star from somebody else. But I had to get 2 perfect rolls in a row. I got 1 pretty good roll. Like a pretty good roll. I landed on a red square, lost some coins.
Oh no.
And then I paused the game. No, there's the last turn.
Okay.
Ricky was like, I think I might win.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might win. I'm like, hold on, buddy. It's still my turn. So we pause it. We count the spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get to the ghost. And I'm like, take a deep breath. I press the A button.
Yeah.
And slowly, dice is turning. Everyone's looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
Bated breath. 10.
No way, dude.
I steal that
Your
motherfucker's
luck.
coin. Wait, I steal a star.
Yeah.
I'm ahead. And then I get 2 extra bonus stars at the end of the game. Buried him in the mud. I have a picture.
Pounded him into the ground.
I took a picture when he lost of him, of his face. I went, ha ha, idiot. It's great.
That's incredible. I'm
That's
proud
really
of you.
good.
Way to go. Way to never give up, Lucas. That's a really good never give up.
He's so upset.
That's so funny.
It's contempt on his face.
You got him good.
This is his wife.
Oh, very nice.
She's
Very nice. Oh, the peace sign.
Yep.
I love the peace sign. That's awesome. Good for you.
This is Jenna was sitting on the floor.
Hey Jenna, what up? Was your top artist 5 Seconds of Summer? Probably.
No, because she only got 5 seconds of listening this summer. Then she has a cat. This is Susan, the cat.
Love the cat.
Orange cat. She is old.
Did I meet
dude.
that cat?
I think you did.
Yeah,
I
probably
think you did meet that cat.
At ABB's.
ABBs, baby.
Shout out ABB. Yeah. Well, that's all that we got, I think, right? Yep. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe, follow us on all social media, and go to our Patreon. We have a Patreon now, so please go subscribe. I believe we'll do an extra episode, and also our best of will be coming out at the end of the month. But then once we really get into January, we're going to be kicking hard. So a little slow to the end of the year, but then we're back at it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
2025.
2025. Yeah. See you next week.